Hey everyone, it's Lexi. I'm very excited because today I'm here with Kanani and I'm going to be attempting to give her hair another life, give it a nice refreshing. As you can see, the ends even in this look very dry. And I've had her, she was Girl of the Year 2011 and I got her that year and I've had her for a very long time, enough time for her hair to get a little damaged, and I just want to try and fix that today. Something I've noticed with her is that her hair is starting to thin out a little bit more, maybe just because every time I brush her hair I just pulled out a few hairs here and there, and the small little hairs in the wig, I never noticed them until now. I don't know if I can give her hair more volume when I wash it or anything like that. They don't bother me that much, it's just I don't remember seeing them when I first got her. I think it's natural for a doll's hair to become worn over the years, especially as I played with her a lot, and I got her when I was very young, so this kind of thing is expected, and today I'm hoping to fix that. So first I'm going to start by undressing her so that I don't get her clothing wet, but because I want to keep her a little bit decent, I'm going to add some underwear. Next, I'm just going to add this pink towel around her to try and protect her body, and then I'm going to get started. I'm using a mixture of hot and cold water, not too hot obviously, but warm. Then I'm just soaking her hair completely and being careful not to get it too close to her head, because I don't want that leaking into her head somehow and getting all gross. But today I'm going to be using baby shampoo as shampoo for her hair, as I know it will be very gentle and it smells pretty nice. I'm thoroughly rubbing that in. Again, trying to get it close to her head but not too close that I can't wash it out or anything like that. Then I'm just going to rinse again with that same warm water. At this point I could see the bubbles kind of collecting because of that yellow towel. I had it there just because I was scared her hair would somehow get stuck down the drain. I know that it wouldn't happen, but I was a little bit paranoid, but I eventually moved the towel and get all the soap out of there. Be sure to rinse out her hair thoroughly so that you get all the soap out and there's nothing left. Then I'm going to be using this conditioner. It's just some ordinary L'Oreal conditioner, nothing special, but nothing that would hurt the doll either. I'm putting that throughout her hair, and I put a lot in. I even added some more later because I just really wanted her hair to feel really soft once I was done. I figure while I'm here, why not just go full out, add so much conditioner that it's crazy. But as long as you wash it out, everything should be fine. Again, making sure to get that all out so that her hair does not get all gross later. After, I am just drying that with a towel, trying to get out all the water as best I can. And once it's damp, I'm going to carefully brush out her hair, starting at the ends and then working my way up. At this point her hair is pretty damp, and I'm going to try and trim the ends which have loose hairs that are longer or anything like that. They just feel nasty. I just cut it a little bit off. Of course her hair is not like ours, it's not going to grow back, so you have to be really careful by doing this that you don't cut too much off. I cut barely anything off, just enough to make it look neater. Then I'm just going to try and dry her head a little bit more and the hair. And this, I don't think many people really think about this, but I'm gonna try and fix up her part because the difference that it makes is so extreme, but it's such a simple thing to do. Obviously they have like a manufactured part, and I just touched that up and it makes it look so much better than those few hairs that were out of place. They just need to find their homes, and I put them back where they belong, and now it looks beautiful. As you can see, that's like such a difference from doing something so small. Okay, now for the curling part, I'm using a lot of bobby pins, and this part I tried a few different ways, but this way seemed to work best for me. I would just take a small section of hair and run it down from my fingers and then make a loop and start just gathering it up on itself, going round and round until I reached her head. I do it a few times to show you if that doesn't make sense. As you can see, my Kanani doll's hair is pretty straight, then again it is wet, but her hair is really straight anyways. So if you know the natural way of the curl for a doll, I recommend curling it that way. I just couldn't find any curls, so I just tried curling it in the best way I could. There was no already natural curls that I saw, so I'm just creating my own. Here's about half her head done, and then all I have is the lower half. Finally, her hair is all done, and now I'm going to let her sit overnight for her hair to dry and for me to take it out the next morning. It's the next day, and Kanani must feel better because now she has clothes on, and I'm just taking her hair out. The way I did this was I would take it out and then see how the curl looked, and if I could curl it in any sort of way that made it look better than it did the last. So just kind of work with it until it looks its best, and hopefully they will turn out looking beautiful. Obviously Kanani's hair is very long, so it's kind of a weight on her, but I still think that the curls turned out really good and gave her hair more volume than it had before, and kind of restored her ends to a nice fluffy and curly look. So here she is. Obviously you can see that the ends are a lot more curled than they previously were, and that her hair is a lot shinier and there's a lot more volume in it. I didn't even use that many bobby pins, so that's good news. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed. I'm very happy with the way it turned out, and I'll see you next time. Bye!